series schedule. It's at Daytona International Raceway. Sheldon Creed, the young superstar, on the bottom side in the white number 28 United Rentals MDM Motorsports Toyota. The 43 on the top side is 33-year-old Sean Corr in the Empire Racing Ford, and a half dozen others still have a chance to get it done. Pace car is off. Creed controls the restart. He's got his teammate Chase Purdy pushing him on the bottom. Here we go with 1 to go at Daytona. And Creed has the early jump, but Corr is trying to come around the outside with Braden giving him a shove.
Good pushes from the second row for both these guys. Look at him push.
Self is still there, back in 5th position. The front 2 rows, side by side, nose to tail, bumper to bumper. Corr in front, wiggles a bit. Corr on the backstretch. Coming right back is Sheldon Creed. They're still side by side going into 3.
Let's see who gets the advantage going in 3.
Creed on the bottom side.
Big
Purdy is going around, hard into the wall. Corr goes with him. Caution, and we'll try again.
Michael Self, Willie Mullins are the first 2 cars to get through there.
Riley Herbst also involved.
A lot of cars involved in that incident. There's Travis Braden. Look at all the damage to that 27 car.
Oh my, we are going to get a wild card winner here at Daytona. With the leaders coming together with 1 turn to go.
That's the onboard from Travis Braden's number 27, the General Tire onboard.
We've talked about it all day. It's so tough to go bumper to bumper for a whole lap here, and what you just saw in turn 3 was the consequences of that.
There's Brad Smith right there. That's Jerry DeWeert on the other side of him.
And the idea is that it's okay on the straightaways, but you want to get off the bumper in the corners, but last lap, nobody's going to get off the bumper.
Yeah, these cars are really hard to drive, especially when the rear wheels are off the.
There may be some double
Sideways.
And he will be tough to hold off. All right, let's see what happened here. Creed on the bottom, Corr on the top.
Nobody to blame here. These guys are just doing all they can do to be pushed. You see the 28 get pushed sideways, and then the 43 of Corr and the 8 of Chase Purdy make contact. The 43 takes the 27 up into the outside wall. You see Michael Self go by relatively unscathed from this incident anyway.
Chase Purdy got tight on the bottom. You could see he didn't have any air on his nose, and he just couldn't keep it down there and got into the outside lane.
He didn't have any air on his nose because his nose was up underneath
Absolutely.
the back of the 28 car.
And you have to do that if you want to win the race, but you can see it here.
This is on the middle of the backstretch.
Bumper to bumper, gets tight.
You can see how much higher his nose was there with no air on it.
And once cars get together, it's over.
Thomas Prater, Doug Hires, the 06 and the 9. There's Brad Smith making contact with the 06. There's Riley Herbst, the NOS car on the right.
I think we're going to need to count the cars that haven't made contact.
Yeah, exactly. As Travis Braden's on board. Nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go.
On board with Natalie Decker.
She gets a good job. I'm sure Eddie DeHaan, her spotter's talking her through this. She gets through on the bottom. Now looks like the track's blocked in front of her. Brad Smith's going to go down there, pass her, and hit somebody.
She still did a good job getting through
What
there.
an amazing job she did getting through that. Looks like maybe at the very instant she might have got hit from behind.
So this is Riley Herbst on board with his. He's had one of many that's had an eventful night. Just about everyone has.
I think he was going to be okay till Brad Smith ran into the 06.
This might give us a better look at Sheldon Creed, who almost got out of that. Tried to hang on to the spin and then we presume just went through the grass.
Yeah, spins down through the grass. If he kept that car going, though, and kept it rolling, and is going to restart in the 4th position, then he still has a shot at this.
This might give us a better look at Sheldon Creed in the 28 United Rentals car. And gets it turned back around and keeps it straight, just barely on the grass.
Does not even
wiggle.
spin. He may even get to line up in front of Noah Gregson. Right now, our scoring monitor shows Noah Gregson. Depends if ARCA deems that he was maintaining speed and when the caution flag came out. Look at the damage. The 0.6 into the windshield of Riley Herbst.
As a former car owner, how much are you thinking when you see these? How expensive this is?
Dollar signs. Just dollar signs. I mean, after the fact, you think about trying to get that trophy first.
Yeah. And then second, you're making sure that the driver is safe.
Exactly.
But after that, it's, oh, this is gonna cost us a lot.